Christ 17 TV back upside your head with another one. Today, I want to go to New York City, my hometown, where I was raised at, and subway crime is off the fucking chain. But today, I heard some shit that blew my mind, and I just gotta talk about this. There's a guy on the train late night, and there's another guy sitting down. So this guy who's walking through the train car doubles back and tells the guy he wants some money and forcefully, I don't know if he had a knife, gun, whatever, had dude do a lewd sexual act on him. So they're charging a dude with rape, okay, of another man on a subway train. Listen here, man. I don't give a fuck what the guy has. That's not happening. You're gonna have to stab me, shoot me, beat me to death, and it's still not happening. I don't care what the motherfucker had. So maybe whatever lewd act, because they did not say, but the guy was caught and now he's charged, right? And rightfully so. Come on, dude. Like, raping another man on a subway train is crazy. Insane. But, like I said, people are out here doing the insane shit. And people like this should not be around people like normal citizens, like a family, like a mother with her child getting on a train. Even though this is late night, things like this been happening early morning, all types of times of the day. Listen to this from what the news lady said, or
police have arrested a man wanted for allegedly raping a fellow subway passenger. His arrest coming on the same day Governor Hochul officially promised billions of dollars in funding to improve subway safety. Here's News 4's Chris Jose.
The NYPD says the suspect on camera sniffing his fingers sexually assaulted a man on a northbound 1 train early Saturday morning. Officers arresting Mohammed Azim today.
Mohammed, what happened? What happened on the train? What happened on the train?
Sick bastard.
Police say Azim made sexual remarks and demanded money from a 27-year-old passenger. As the train approached the Christopher Street subway station in Greenwich Village, cops say he forced the victim to perform a lewd act.
Why were you sniffing your fingers?
The arrest taking place while Governor Kathy Hochul announced $68 billion over the next 5 years for the New York City subway system.
I don't want anyone to feel that sense of anxiety. That's what I've been fighting.
The governor confirmed a new plan expanding involuntary removal of those deemed mentally ill and a danger to themselves and others. The homeless, also part of the plan.
We're going to put in some welcome centers, let people have a place to go to, get warmed up, take care of them, and then be persuasive in saying, now, we have a better option for you.
The newly approved state budget includes $77 million for 300 officers on overnight trains and 750 officers on platforms and in stations. The governor says the cops underground is reducing crime and riders are noticing.
I feel it's safe. However, there are some times where you see someone acting not right.
The MTA touting cameras that led to an arrest in last week's deadly stabbing at the City Hall subway station. A camera also helping police track down Azim, who continued to speak to reporters as he was led away in handcuffs.
Shut up, Doc. Why aren't you that stupid stuff? We're not that.
So, the governor keeps saying crime is down, but they just stabbed somebody to death on a train. This guy just made some other man do some sexual lewd act on him at like late night. Crime is not down. Every time I turn on the motherfucking TV, excuse my language, I get mad because this lady be lying so much. 300 cops who aren't gonna do shit but this on the platform, looking through they fucking IG and TikTok. Nobody's paying attention. That's why this shit is happening. I seen a video where there's a cop on the platform while like 20 people jumped the turnstile. Not trying to say I want them locked up, but I'm just saying that's how aware they are. They don't give a fuck. They're like any other person glued to their phones. I mean, that's why these cops is different. Imagine these cops trying to do an old school stakeout where they be in the car and they're got the, you know what I'm saying, stakeout for 2 days where they got to get Chinese takeout and this and that. They gonna be on their phone the whole time while the person who they watching probably gets in the car, drive off, and they never seen the shit because they gonna be too focused on their fucking phone. But for another man to sexually assault anybody, let alone another man, that is fucking crazy to me. But this is what's going on, and they probably gonna have dude out in the next few days. When this sick bastard with the other rapists, child molesters, should all get the chop. Fuck it. You want to rape people? You want to do lewd acts? Cut your balls off. Cut your balls off, cut your dick off, and it's a wrap. There goes the end of that. You ain't pulling out nothing on nobody because you ain't got nothing no more. These people are sick. They need to be dealt with accordingly. And I don't want to keep hearing this mental illness shit. That's no excuse for somebody to rape somebody or do something to a child. I'm sorry. I'm not going for that shit. If they mentally ill, put them in a mental hospital where they can't affect nobody else's lives, hurt nobody, or kill nobody. Simple and fucking plain. Mental hospitals, bring them back like the 80s where we had people in straitjackets. You don't even see those no more in movies or nothing because they let the crazy motherfucker just wander around the big cities. San Francisco, New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, LA, Sacramento, even in smaller towns, Stockton. I mean, shit like this. This was really going on, but nobody really wants to say anything. Bring back mental hospitals, and for people who doing lewd acts, rapes, child molest, cut their balls and they dick off. Castrate them motherfuckers. So that could never happen again. I mean, I know it sounds extreme, but the way these motherfucking predators get 4 years or 16 months, or some just get probation. I mean, I've seen motherfuckers get more time for drugs than a motherfucker get time for molesting a child. Now that's fucking nuts. How are you getting more time for drug possession or drug sales than you would get for raping a fucking woman? That is insane to me. They got this whole shit twisted and fucked up where I think drug offenders or people who on drugs, find them help. Okay, find them help to get off the drugs. But a person who's raping a child, a woman, off with their fucking head. That's how I really feel. I mean, I think rape, child molestation is way worse of a crime than somebody getting caught with some drugs. Unless, you know what I'm saying, you killed somebody with those drugs, then it's something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with you. But this shit right here is crazy right here. I mean, another man forcing another man to do something, and that man actually felt scared enough to do it, that's a whole nother subject. Because you're going to have to kill me. I'm telling you, there ain't no way. And it's not like he, wrestled him down. And nah, he told him something or pulled out something like a knife or gun, and the dude, he complied and did whatever the guy said, which is fucking disgusting, sickening, and there's no place on earth for sick motherfuckers like that, and that is my word. So with that being said, on this hot 87-degree day, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It won't cost you a dime, like I tell you every time around this time. the things people doing these days is fucking mind-blowing. So with that being said, everybody have a blessed day. Stay out this heat. And I will catch you guys on the flip side, player. Till next time. Peace.